Buhl City Council meeting today, Tuesday, August 6th of 2019 at 6:30 p.m. We're going to call the meeting to order. Is there a roll call, Ryan?
Councillor Lehman.
Here.
Councillor Marcus.
Here.
Councillor Milich.
Here.
Mayor Claridge.
Here. Okay, reports from department heads. Public Works. Nobody here? Let's keep going. Fire and ambulance, guys, you're up.
Yeah, we're here today. Basically just wanted to touch base. It's been kind of a busy summer, so I haven't been able to get up here a whole lot, but I know previously I talked about we're going to be in the market looking to replace our 76 pumper. We've been doing some research this summer. We'll have something here pretty soon for you guys, but we're falling in that timeline where it looks like everything's panning out across the street with the ambulance sale and that, so now maybe we need to look at investing that money into an engine. Currently we're down to just one engine in our rescue truck. Our engine 2 is out of service, so it's pump test, it won't pass. There's mechanical issues with the age and the safety of it and all that. It was best fit to just take it out of service for right now, so.
What's a rough date for replacement you'd like to see this done by if we move forward?
Going in the winter would be nice to have 2 engines, okay. But we've really been combing the used market, just that used price for what we need in Buhl and that. We're not 100% sure, it's, so we're hopeful that we can find something 5 to 10 years old that is cheaper, but yet services our needs. And then biggest thing too is, just with the situation we have, we don't have a spot to put it, a bigger engine right now, so.
Yeah, that's what we should probably look at, is adding on to the new fire hall.
Yeah.
North side, because that's a wood wall.
Yep, and that was left for expanding and.
Yeah, and that's why you ran the utilities on the backside too. Yeah,
so a couple things there that, just looking at and we haven't forgot, but we are doing our work on our side and hopefully we'll have something to present you guys with instead of just throwing numbers at you and nothing about it.
That'd be great.
So.
Keep us.
Yeah, I appreciate
make this a priority. Let's get that done.
Some of those towns recycle them.
Yeah,
they
get a grant. They might get a new engine.
Yeah, they get a new engine just because it's 5 years old or 8 years old.
Yeah, it'd be perfect for us.
What do you do with the old one then?
That one there is, we could try selling it. Even the used market, the collector market, they're sitting all alongside the highways. We were just kind of joking at our fire main last night. There's a couple on Highway 2 down to Duluth, same vintage of that one that's been sitting there for years.
It's like we'll put one up in our neighborhood.
we thought about donating it to the school out there, but just kind of slide it in one of the garages out there. So
that is a spot for it to land.
Yeah. So other than that, we've had a couple alarms up at the school. Knock on wood, everything's been pretty good in town. We've had everything from water requests out on the pit to general fire alarms. It's been a nice, quiet summer, so that's always good.
You had to say that, didn't you?
I did. I got more time now, so.
I tried to figure out where that shut the alarm off on that sprinkler system is, but I couldn't find it.
Okay, yeah, it just
kind of beeps.
Okay. So, and I know
I didn't look hard, but I was,
And it always seems to be, to my knowledge, it seems like it's something different every single time we go in there. It's not consistent. So, Ryan was involved with it a little bit with me, talking about the cemetery barrels. In the past, we have no issue. We're more than willing to go down there and fill barrels. Back in the day, though, it was said the fire department could go down there with 1,000 gallons, fill the tanks, and that would last most of the summer. Right now we're trying to chase those 3 55-gallon drums down there, and with the hot weather and the people, and then you get the valves that get left open or whatnot, it's just getting hard for us to try to make sure we can get down there. And like I said, I talked to Ryan a little bit about it. He emails, we try to get on it as quick as we can, but it's probably not as fast as some of the citizens want, and I just want to make them aware that we're kind of handcuffed. I mean, I can send out a page or I'll go do it myself if we're available, but if nobody's around, those barrels might sit empty. So
Well, July was extraordinarily.
Yeah, it was,
Set
yeah.
records in some places.
So, and I did talk to John a little bit before the meeting about the tank, if that's something city crew guys wanna look at, and if we can get those tanks operational, or another big storage tank down there, again, we have no issue running down there, dumping 1,000 gallons of water at a crack, and that way we know we're covered down there for months, so.
Ryan, will you check with them then?
Yeah, I've already talked to Trent, and we'll see what we can do to figure out what's
Perfect.
easiest for everybody, like I said.
Yeah, so, other than that, that's what we got. We're gonna be doing some, we've got our budget, from Diana, kinda checking to see where we're sitting at. I know we got some more hose replacement, kinda phase that out every couple years. We try to buy some more hose, so we'll be utilizing some of our budget. We'll have, that stuff coming through for you guys, so. That's about all I got.
Questions, concerns? Okay,
Yeah, I got
thank
a
you.
question. Being that Johnny brought it up, how do we go about finding out funding for adding on to that building?
Oh, I don't know.
Look to your right.
Trust the mail, man.
That's something we'll have to either work into budget or
I mean,
see.
even if we went at it as, put a slab in there, with the footing, and start it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if you had the footing and a slab in there without the cement wall or whatever, unless it's sloped out, and then, we can do.
Didn't mean to put you on the spot, but we've been thinking about it for a
Yeah,
long
and we
time.
kinda didn't know if it's something, IRRB, CBDG grants, if any of that. can
That
kinda
might be.
That's kind of what I was,
best
it
one.
might be a nice CDBG request.
we
In
did
fact,
draw
we probably should do that.
Because
Okay.
the building was designed to do that.
Right. And we did draw up something already, just throwing off stuff and seeing.
We should try to get some estimates what it might run.
Okay.
And then see,
Well,
CBDG,
certainly.
that'd be the place I
Keep
would
working on
highly
it.
recommend. I'm on that committee, so
Okay.
we hear things from fire departments all the time there.
Yeah, because I was on that board too, and we went to Twig, and we went to, and we built their buildings.
Yeah, this isn't an exorbitant amount of money.
No, and again, we wanted to, especially with what's happened in the last year, the sale of the ambulance, all that, we wanted to give it some time, we wanted, but now I think we're to that point where we start looking.
If you can get the estimate to Ryan, because that's coming up in the next couple of months, and I'm really thinking that we're gonna need a quote or bid on that, so that we have something that's
Okay.
official when we go there.
Okay.
Because they look for that, they want to know exactly what, so it's a finished product.
Okay.
So we may be reaching out for some help on that. Not sure how to do that.
Yeah, so,
And you want to do it a little bit bigger than the A stall?
Yeah, we wanna make sure we got room for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay,
thank you.
sounds like a plan. Engineering, no one's here, that's next meeting that we'll have the city engineer, same thing with the attorney. Long range planning and zoning, have they met?
not yet.
Okay,
That'll be,
In the September, I believe.
is that a quarterly meeting?
Quarterly.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're going to bring up the maintenance prevention part of that. I think we're talking about, that would be on that meeting, at that meeting. You got some of these shacks that are just abandoned.
okay, right. Well, that's where it's gotta start.
Well, that meeting's, we're putting that on the agenda for that.
Okay. Recreation board, anything from them? Well,
we don't have a
we
board.
don't have a board.
Just a note, one of the rec board members who works for the county is gonna do an event up at the park towards the end of August, so we'll just kind of coordinate with her, something for the kids, ice cream and whatever else, so,
Usually do a beach blast in August too.
yeah.
Okay. Library board? Nothing, right, Ryan?
Yeah.
BETA. We met, it was just
Yeah.
business as usual, there was nothing new, was there?
We talked about letting that guy do the highway signs. Dustin or whatever his name is. And then, there's one building at the Whiteside Shops that was actually brought in by Mike Mackey, and he was asking if he can take it and bring it to Kenny, and pretty much Vita says, take it and bring it to Kenny.
But he has to assume liability for that.
Yeah, so.
Okay, so that was it for that. Sheriff's report, we haven't last time.
Yeah, it'll be posted at City Hall, you have it there.
Okay, clerk, Ryan, what do you have?
Just a couple, I sent out a bunch of blight letters to residents to clean up their yards and buildings. So just a note, try to keep your yards clean. Just a note, some of the campers down at the campground are getting harassed by a bear. The sheriff chased it out of there today. So there's been stuff laying all over. So we'll put up some signs and hopefully that. And also, Diana and I are beginning to take a look at a lot of the leases the city has and BETA to try to, we're kind of starting to lose a little bit of money just because utility rates have increased. Obviously Meds One, who leases the fire hall, we didn't really have a good number to go on because that building's never been used. So we're coming up on a year of data. So we'll be in contact with Jim and kind of having some recommendations to the council for increases in the next month or so. That's what I got.
Okay, any questions for Ryan? CRSSD, John, that's you and I. Our next meeting is in September. We don't have one in August. Anything you want to recap from the last meeting then? I think we've covered everything pretty close for the public, so. If not, that will conclude reports from the department heads. Council additions to the agenda, I don't have any, but we do have a deletion, right?
Well, there is an addition that would be the trailer. There's a memo in a packet in front of your desk, I believe. Trent talked to John a little bit about it.
Let's move that to 7A. Let's get that right out of the way right away. I think that's gonna be a no-brainer anyway, so we're gonna table city internet services discussion and approving or rejecting it, and move that to trailer discussion, approve or reject. Is there a motion to approve the agenda as changed?
I'll make a motion.
And supported. Further comment or discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign, motion's carried. Number 5, citizens forum. Has anyone signed up? Okay. Number 6, the consent agenda, the minutes for the regular city council meeting of July 16th, 2019, and then the claims. Payroll number 16, $15,347.58. Payroll number 15, $14,432.48. Payroll July, $1,850. Accounts payable, $71,758.69. I would entertain a motion to approve the minutes and the total of claims of $103,388.75. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Stuart. Is there support? Support. Support by Jim. Further comment or discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. Motion is carried. We'll now move on to the business. 7A, the trailer discussion. So we have that from Trent, our city foreman, and he talked to you, John?
Yeah.
Looks like a pretty good trailer. Looks like it could be used.
So just
fairly reasonable. Looks good shape. Have you seen it, John, at all?
No, just
the pictures?
Just some history, since the city's part of the Elm Tree Utilization Board, which basically means we share some equipment with neighboring communities. They're looking to get a new trailer and either trade that in or sell it to anybody that's interested. Trent thought it would be a good purchase for the city and get use for it.
Well, for $4,600, I think that's a pretty good buy. It looks sturdy, solid.
And that would
he's looked at it, so.
That would come out of the equipment fund.
Okay. Any other comment or questions from the council members?
I'll make a motion that we
Okay, motion by Stuart.
purchase this trailer.
I'll support that. To move it along. Further comment or discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. Motion is carried. Next on the agenda is area sports schedule advertising, and that's simply, if you look in the packet, it's allowing the MIB Rangers sports schedules throughout the year to be published, and then we get credit for it in the ad down below with several other groups that do that. I think that's something routine that you do every year.
Yeah, I think it's done through Beta though.
Is it done through Beta?
I think we've done it both ways.
Usually these type of requests or whatever, usually comes out of Beta and not City Hall.
I would rather see it go to Beta personally.
Well, that's been the norm.
So
I mean, we have a Beta meeting at the end of the month, and I don't think that would be a problem with.
yeah, it will, because those schedules will be coming out.
Well,
You know, I mean, football season starts next week, and they, you know, their first game's in a month.
well, I'll make a motion that whatever necessary until the end of August, that city will pay that, and then after that,
Beta will pick it up.
the Beta will pick it up.
Okay. Is there support?
Support.
Support by Jim. Okay, further comment or discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. Motion's carried. Property damage. Ryan, you just want to highlight that real quick?
Yep, as you're aware, there was an incident, down towards the curling club where someone hit the power pole. I included the Minnesota Power invoice for the replacement of that pole, and just talking it over with our attorney. You know, he's just recommending the council authorize me to, number one, go after her insurance and try to recoup those damages, or if that fails, it will be added on to the pending charges.
Do we have to do that first, or can we not just go right to the pending charges against the person who created the damage?
We can go either way. I was just going
I
by.
just assume, why should we have to monkey with somebody else's insurance? Why don't we have that attached to the court proceedings? That's what I prefer.
I think his kind of.
Then it's up to her to see if her insurance will cover for what happened, so.
Yeah, whatever you would like me to do. I mean, either way, it's probably gonna go toward to her insurance.
Yeah, but why should we be the middleman? You know, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, but we should probably be acting on that insurance right away, as fast as we can, because, down the road, they might not wanna pay it.
Yeah, this was just the recommendation from the attorney. That's.
I think we'll allow Ryan to make a few calls to make this happen.
Well, the main thing is that we attach the cost of that to the offending party.
Yeah.
Okay. Does somebody want to make a motion to that effect, that we will follow the guidelines as set forth by Attorney Carney? Yeah.
I'll make that motion.
Okay, is there support?
I'll
That's supported by
support
John. Okay, further comment? Hearing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye, those opposed, same sign, motion is carried. Okay, next is Resolution 19-21, donation to the library. And let me just get to it here in a second. And that is a $100 donation from Devereaux and Rose Lalonde, class of 1967, from Martin Hughes High School in Buhl. Is there a motion to accept the donation of $100 from Devereaux and Rose Lalonde?
Make a motion to approve resolution 19-21.
Is there support?
Support.
And support. Further comment? Hearing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign, motion carried. The next one is Resolution 19
We gotta do a roll call.
Oh, resolution, oops, sorry.
Counselor Lehman,
Yes.
Counselor Marcus,
Yeah.
Counselor Milich,
Yes.
Mayor Clarich.
Yes. Okay. Then the next one is another donation, a $250 donation from Great Scott Township to the senior center in town. Is there a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion.
Is there support?
Support.
Further comment or discussion? Brian, please take roll.
Counselor Lehman,
Yes.
Counselor Marcus,
Yes.
Counselor Milich,
Yes.
Mayor Clarich.
Yes. Okay, city property discussion, item F. Attached, we have a letter from Wayne and Janice Sweeney. They're inquiring about the small parcel of land located on Forest and Pennsylvania Avenue. I think we're open to that. The only issue that we have is that land was donated to the city. I don't know if the people that donated have any rights or anything to that yet. I think we just have to follow up on that. I think then we can probably come to some sort of agreement on that.
It was donated like a memorial type thing.
Yeah, there was a storm.
Yeah. So we do know there are relatives in town, so we'll just touch base with them and we'll go from there. And that, like I said, that used to be a gas station there. I think it was Honey's, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Honey Gundy's. So.
The old Standard Station.
Then like it had the phone booth was there, and then Danny Keeley had his popcorn stand there for many years. So.
Yeah.
But I think we're open that, but we just want to double check with that to make sure that's okay, and we might have to relocate what, I'll have to go look and see what that is and find a place for it in that area so that they're given their due diligence on that, so. So at this time, we probably should table this.
Either that or just make a motion pending.
Pending, okay.
And please include, I think we were talking $500.
Yeah, same as we're charging for all lots.
So,
is there a motion to accept, sell the lot for $500 pending approval by the family that donated it?
I'll make a motion.
Okay, I'll support that. Further comment or discussion? And that was Battaglia Pulga, I believe, so. So we'll touch base with
yep.
Jimmy if nothing else, so. Okay, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign, motion's carried. Transfer of funds. And that's, we gotta follow all the way down here. Okay, I don't know how much I'm looking for a motion to transfer $32,289.23 plus any interest from the savings account number 12384 to the general checking account to cover a share of the non-city Martin Hughes January to July 2019 expenses.
Also move.
Okay, is there support?
Support.
Further comment or discussion? Ryan, any comments you want to make on that?
Will you just include in your motion to
I was going to
close?
motion that separately to close the
Either way.
account then, after we approve it this way, so. Any other further comment? All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign, motion is carried. Now I'll entertain a motion. I will make the motion to close savings account number 12384. Is there support?
I'll support that.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign, motion is carried, so we're done with that. Next, we're gonna move into closed session for discussions on the Buhl School. Is there a motion to move into closed session for discussion on the Buhl School?
I'll make a motion.
Is there support?
Support.
Moved and supported. Further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign, motion carried.
I'll make a motion to
Open the meeting.
open the meeting.
Is there support?
Support.
Moved and supported. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign, motion's carried.
Nothing else?
Well, we just gotta do our little comments.
Oh, yeah.
Stuart, got any comments?
Nope.
Johnny?
No, I just said that for our next planning zoning, we're gonna
Okay.
schedule.
And I think that's good.
Kind of maintenance and get that in the books. So, some of these people just ignore or blight. Yeah,
Well, I'll speak to it when I get to it.
yeah.
Okay, Jim, anything? I don't know anything. Councilman Marcus, myself, and Ryan are meeting with some reps from the city of Chisholm to look at any ways that we can share coming up, I think on the 21st, Ryan?
Yep.
At 1 o'clock at the Chisholm City Hall, so just let the public know we're gonna look into some things, and could be many things. And other than that, I really don't have anything else. We continue to try to market the Buhl School, but other than that, We are working on the infrastructure right now that's going on. We're still waiting for the monies to be released and finalized by the USDA. So we're just moving along with everything that's going on in town. So, without any further ado, is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion.
A motion by Stuart, is there support?
Support.
Support by John. All those in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. Meeting adjourned.